What's up, guys? What's up, guys? All right. We're good. Let's do this. This. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, hello. Afternoon. What's up, Brian? Smash that like. Hey, I've everything locked up. Yeah. I just locked round one. That should be enough. California event went great. Thank you, Zach. It was birthday party, Santa Monica. Um, interesting tidbit. One of the teams that played in the birthday party from Santa Monica was a Disney employee, like a corporate Disney employee, who did not finish in the top 15 in Disney trivia. Big picture is amazing. That's exact. There's room on the pig. There's room on the pig. Man, I've got no idea what live trivia is going to be like after this thing's over. Maybe it gets bigger. Maybe it gets smaller. Maybe water just levels out and it's where it was before. I feel like, I don't know. I have no idea if people are going to go out and play trivia like they did before. I think they are. I hope they do. I guess if they don't, we'll have virtual here no matter what, but just can't for the life of me figure it. Yeah, I don't. They didn't mention that, Brian. I am worried about. I'm nervous for you. Oh, that's awesome. So what year? How old were you when you lived in Baltimore, Zach? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, Scott, you guys have to juggle that team size more than most. And it is a touch easier. I think we've learned a lot of lessons. Maybe live will be easier. I don't know. You do? Oh no. Nick just told me he thinks that today's family game's tough. Yeah, we'll see. God, I think you might be right. We'll see. Okay. All right, we'll see. Yeah. I'm going to take the over. You set the lines. I'll take the over, the under, Nick. Glenn Sparks, good afternoon to you, sir. Hope Florida is sunnier than Indy. I guess Indy could be worse right now. I think it's going to be bad this weekend, though. Not ready for this, and not ready for what's coming to Indianapolis this weekend. I'm going to check right now before I even open my mouth. Friday, you check the weather for Indy on Friday, the little snow icon shows up. That would make me just really sick. Just ready for just 70s. My God. I ask so little. Just 70s. Yeah, so yep, I got you, Glenn. Yeah, so I posted this one time. Nick just said that there's winter and then summer and no in between in Indiana. Vonnegut always said, this will be a question one day, that there should be 6 seasons, that there should be summer. It should go summer, fall, locking, winter, unlocking, spring, summer. I like when I get the notification that someone's live on my YouTube channel 8 minutes and 41 seconds after we've started. Makes me feel good that if somebody ever had to log in, I would know about 10 minutes afterwards. It is like they don't exist. I agree. There's got to be somewhere where they exist, and you would think it would be in Middle America. They don't exist in Texas. They don't exist in Florida. Maybe it's like North Carolina. Maybe they exist in North Carolina. Yeah, Nashville. Fine. Perfect. Correct. Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, I know. It's wild. Here's a trivia question that I've asked before. So if you've heard this, I think I maybe have even asked it in virtual. It's all blending together. My worlds are colliding. So since weather records have been kept in the state of Indiana, there have been 2 times where for an entire month, the entire state of Indiana received 0.00 inches of precipitation. Both times, it was the same month of the year. You tell me the month. That's been the question. That people have a tough time with that one. No, that's a good guess, though. Just no snow, no rain. That's not a bad guess, but it's not correct. What I started doing on that trivia question when I wrote it, realizing that it was so tough, is I would give people 2 months to guess. And it didn't make it much easier, although at least some people got it at that point. Guys, thanks for all your notes. The sidewalks on New Jersey Street are gorgeous. Brian, close, but no. Nope, Nick. I'm going to let one more person guess. Yes, Sean Meehan coming in with the win. September, 2 times in the history of Indiana. The entire state for an entire month, 0.00 inches of precipitation. Could run a weather trivia. It'd be me and Xavier, my dad. I may have asked you this before. What's the only single word country that has all 5 vowels, not including Y, for these purposes? A-E-I-O-U. Only one single word country. Xavier. That would be, hold on. This, you have, I don't think you've asked me this before. A-E-U. I don't think that has an E in it anywhere. Single word country. Man, that's gonna sting. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the family game. We're gonna get going here in about 7 minutes. My fantasy football leagues are resigning to the fact that we're just going to get together for our draft and not actually have a draft. Do we have any updated that's a great question, Mike Scahill. Guys, listen, we can still use it. We're the only ones here right now. I don't mind. That's why I don't mind reusing questions from live games now. It rewards the people that we're playing. Hold on. Nick's calling me. Thought I was on the phone with Nick. Hey, Merged. What's going on, bud? All right. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet, though. Oh, man. Yeah, give us a continent. Does it start with an M? That's what I keep thinking it starts with an M. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Mike. You're getting rewarded. It's like my friends get rewarded for hanging out with me sometimes because I talk about these questions when I write them, and I'm like, I've got a great one. And then maybe one time a year they'll play. It does start with an M. I knew it. Oh, I know it. I got it. Yeah, Mozambique. Yeah. Nathan, to Nathan goes the credit, but I knew it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the family game. That's a great question, man. That's just a great question. It ain't easy writing good trivia questions. It's really hard to write bad ones. Last night, wagering without proof overruled someone on our team, and they were right. Had we listened to? Oh no! Oh no! There's nobody I'm pulling for more than wagering without prudence. Mike, you did, man, and that is incredible. Mike Scahill, former bat boy for the Indianapolis Indians when they were affiliated with the Expos. Oh, that was, yeah. It's fair. Man, I'd love to hear some of the stories about being a bat boy. Never did that. Football's my favorite sport to watch. Baseball's always been my favorite sport to play. And I played football and baseball and a little bit of basketball. Played hockey growing up. It's not a bad thought, Zach. All right, guys. Welcome to Stuck at Home with Hambones Family Edition. It's 12:30 on Tuesday from the overcast trivia capital of the free world and observable universe, Indianapolis, Indiana. Hambones Golf Standard. That's right, at the Honda Classic. Hambones headquarters, Indianapolis, Indiana. Guys, we are brought to you as always by Industrial PC, by Michaelis Restoration. They do storm restoration, water and fire restoration. And the family game, as always, is brought to you by Blocks Rock. Blocks Rock is a block-based competition game. It's fun for parents. It's fun for kids. You can wager on it, which I do. It comes with stem cards. Listen, I know that there's a lot of board games. There are very, very few, if any, like Blocks Rock. It's Indianapolis owned and operated. My son and I have been playing for years, and we're proud to be sponsored by Blocks Rock. And moms and dads, if you want to order your Blocks Rock, you go to blocksrock.com. You enter the promo code HAMBONE, all caps. You get 10% off that game. And I'm telling you, it's going to help. You're going to notice things about just the spatial awareness of your sons and daughters after playing that game. It's a fascinating game. So other announcements. One, if you want a Hambones t-shirt or hoodie, the link to buy those is underneath. They are also from an Indianapolis owned and operated company. Heather Tees makes the Hambones merch, and it's incredible. I know a lot of you guys have already got your orders in. Would love for people to support the Hambones hoodies and t-shirts. We have kids, we have unisex, we have women's cut. Also, equally important, we've got 3 huge games coming up this weekend. Friday at 6:30, it's Star Wars trivia. That's the 9 Star Wars movies. Saturday at 6:30, it's Know Your Best Picture winners. That's every Best Picture winner. Not every, but Best Picture winners from 1960 to present day. We're going to ask 40 questions, but that's the universe as it's defined for that game. And 8:30 on Saturday, we have got Friends. We've got Friends. Another important announcement, that 6:30 game on Saturday, the Know Your Best Picture winners. We have a special sponsor for that game. It's the No Place independent feature film called No Place, made in Indianapolis by people who call Indianapolis home. Guys, it would mean a lot to Hambones and to the people behind that movie that are sponsoring Hambones if the Hambones family watch that trailer, which if you're playing the Know Your Best Picture winners, you have to watch that trailer because there's going to be a question about that trailer. But also go to their social media, which we'll post and we'll continue to post, and just like it. We're trying to get better movies made in the city of Indianapolis. And if we like, we're trying to get some momentum for No Place. It's a feature film made in the city by people from this city. And if you would just like their Facebook and Instagram, that would go a long way to them to just generate some momentum heading into festival season. The No Place indie film is, and it's INDI film. That's all I can say about that right now. All right, guys. So today we've got a family game for you. I've been told it's a tough set. It was not intentionally tough. We'll see how tough it is. All right. Nick, if you could unlock round one and make sure we unlock the view also, because I lock things up. You're good, right? We're all set. All right, guys. Round one is 6 questions. Round one is 6 questions as always. And each is worth 5 points. Each is worth 5 points, just as always, for a total of 30 points in round one. Round one, question one. Here we go. What decade was it the first time that a woman orbited the Earth? In what decade did the first woman ever orbit the Earth? Is that the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s? What decade was it the first time a woman orbited Earth? Question two, what is the pale blue dot in the title of Carl Sagan's 1994 book? The famous pale blue dot, is that Earth? Is that the Pacific Ocean? Is that Neptune? Or is that Lake Tahoe? What's the pale blue dot in the title of Carl Sagan's 1994 book? Question three, what American street is best known for its 8 switchbacks between Hyde and Leavenworth? What American street is best known for its 8 switchbacks between Hyde and Leavenworth? Is that Michigan Avenue, Wall Street, Sunset Strip, or Lombard Street? Michigan, Wall, Sunset, or Lombard for question 3. Question 4, the Egyptian plover is a bird best known for its symbiotic relationship with what host animal? The Egyptian plover is best known for its symbiotic relationship with what host animal? Is that an elephant, a cobra, a camel, or a crocodile? Elephant, cobra, camel, crocodile. Question 5. What popular destination was built on the land left over when the Metrodome was torn down? Is that the Mall of America, Six Flags, Whistling Straits, or Disneyland? What popular destination was built on the land left over when the Metrodome was torn down? Is that the Mall of America, Six Flags, Amusement Park, Whistling Straits, or Disneyland? And question 6, final question for round one. Who is the NBA's first black head coach? Is that Wes Unseld, Bill Russell, Mike Brown, or Chuck Cooper? Who was the NBA's first black head coach? Guys, that is round one in the family game, brought to you by Blocks Rock, Michaelis, and Industrial PC. And here we go. You got 6 minutes. Go, go, go. I heard. It's a big day for ham bones. It's amazing. It's working. Guys, thanks for all the emails. My back is doing much better, and the sidewalks look amazing. I'd rather you email us about hosting private or virtual events for your company, your organization, your nonprofit fundraiser, your family, whatever you'd like. We'd like to do it. Message us, let us know. Wednesdays and Thursdays have pretty much disappeared. We've got events going forever. Thought it went great. What did you think, Nick? They were happy. Guys, also, I'd never asked, but you guys should also probably follow Hambones Trivia on social media. There's a lot more people. I thought I was on the phone with Nick. Now Nick's calling. This is the second time this has happened today. Hold on. Hey, Nick. Did you get disconnected? Huh. Okay. Sean's still on. I'll merge you through. All right. We're back. The conference call now says Nicholas and Sean and Nicholas. Anyways, Hambones Trivia. There's now more people that subscribe to the YouTube channel than Instagram almost. So, I mean, it's a great follow, guys. You'll get fascinating facts, hints for trivia. We're going to start building those more in now into our virtual trivia. Haven't really been doing that. Hambones going big time. Sidewalks look great. Appreciate all the messages. Yeah. Penalty box, Kyle. I don't know what's going on. Let me know if you do, Scott. Thanks, Nick. The sidewalks are gleaming. Old North Side is truly a city on the hill. There's going to be a crowd, so that won't be hard to find. It is a process replacing sidewalks. I'll just tell you guys that. A lot of people have asked how it works. It's a process. Guys, you got 2 minutes. 2. Yes, sir. Hey, Kyle. Is that right? Yeah, well, it's definitely a reference to it. I thought it was mocking it. I don't know. I'll look into it because I do know one of their names. That's a good tip. Poor things. Yeah, do we have any ins? Broad Ripple Chip Company would be a fantastic sponsor. Can you imagine how many chips I would eat? You imagine the cases of chips we could give out? Christy's a mercenary. She's as much, if you're not first, you're last, as she is Flaky Jakes. I don't even know if there was a war, who you'd fight with, Christy.
Is Angie on?
I haven't seen her yet. Guys, you got 1 minute, just under 1 minute to get your answers in for round 1. There is a clear front runner for the hardest question. A clear front runner for the hardest question. I mean, we could get real used to this, couldn't we, guys? This autograde makes you want to have multiple choice. Correct. Yeah, if people could spell, we'd be. Yeah. Oh, that's a good catch there. All right, guys, you got 10 seconds. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, here are your answers to the first round. The decade, this was by far the hardest question. 21% correct. The decade, the first time a woman orbited the Earth, that was the 1960s. 1963 to be exact. She was Russian. 1960s. The pale blue dot in the title of Carl Sagan's book, that is Earth. Earth is the pale blue dot. What American street is best known for its 8 switchbacks between Hyde and Leavenworth? This was the easiest question on the round. 86% and change got it right. That is Lombard Street in gorgeous, sunny San Francisco, the boyhood home of Hambone. Question 4, the Egyptian plover is best known for its symbiotic relationship with what host animal? That is the crocodile. Could someone hit Control Z? You took away that question 5 for me. The Egyptian plover is best known for its symbiotic relationship with the crocodile. What, I believe it said, what tourist attraction was on the land left over from the demolition of the Metrodome? The Metrodome, you had to know, was in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, left over on that land built. That is the Mall of America. Mall of America. Question 6, the NBA's first black head coach. 61% of you came in with the correct answer on this. He was a player coach for a while. That is Bill Russell. Bill Russell is your answer to question 6. All right, guys, round 2, 10 pictures, 3 points each. Name that movie. Name that movie. Go, go, go. Who is taking away my questions, guys? It's fine. Thanks, Dad. Putting 10 pictures on a single page instead of 10 individual. but I don't know if it's going to work. But just check it out. Mess around with it. It would be easier to enter. Yeah. And then correct. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Movie title, Miles Dunn. Movie title. Good question. Name that movie. You got it, bud. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Hey, yes, Emily Kaito needs an answer sheet for round 2. Someone link it. Stand by, Emily. We got you. Sorry, I just saw that, Emily. Patrick, you're correct. Pat, you're correct on that. It was my mistake. I saw that in my question, and I was like, that's the Metrodome. Yeah, I don't know. Pat, you're right. Pat, could you send us your 7-digit code? Sorry about that, guys. That's the first mistake Hambones has ever made. You have 2 minutes to get your answers in to round 2. 2 minutes. You know what I'd love to know, and what I'm going to figure out during the money round is what's the most populated country that has never been an answer in Hambones trivia. I'm going to figure that out in 3 minutes. First today, Gumbo Steve. It is the first today. You're right about that. If I've made one prior to today, I do not immediately recall it. Subscribe to YouTube, like our social media. Buy one of those hoodies. You'll be happy. It'll be your go-to hoodie. We put 6 Flags because we knew the others. There, I got it. Can we resubmit if we want to change an answer? No, but you can't. I've been in the Metrodome and the Mall of America on the same day. Guys, it's the first mistake Hambones ever made. It said, my question when I had it on this piece of paper and it said Metro Stadium. And I was like, why did I call it the stadium? Nathan, I do. It's shamefully unorganized at this point, but I absolutely have about 250,000 questions in separate Excel sheets. Dan will sort them by alphabetical order, by level of difficulty, by subject matter, by length of second word, whatever he thinks is the most complicated way to sort them is certainly how they'll be sorted. All right, guys, you got 5 seconds to get them in. 5. What's the most popular city with punctuation mark in its name? I can't. That's a great question. Damn it. Yes. All right, guys. There's a dog pooping in my yard. Let's see. No, don't clean it up. Don't clean it up. Thanks. She knows. She knows. Thank you. Unbelievable. All right. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Answers to. I can't believe I just caught her. We've been looking for the dog poop bandit in my yard. Answers to round 2. Picture number 1, that is Greece. That is Greece. Picture number 2, that is Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite. Number 3, this was the hardest, second hardest on the whole sheet. That is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I may have spoken too soon. The percentages are changing. Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back with a bag. She knows she was busted. All right. Question 4. That is Super Bad. Super Bad. Question 5 is Hot Rod. That was definitely the hardest. 50% of you got Hot Rod. Number 6, that is Pocahontas. Pocahontas, second most correct on Pocahontas. Number 7, this is the second toughest one. Office Space. Office Space with Jennifer Aniston. Flair. Number 8, that is Tangled. Tangled. Number 9, this was number 1. Easiest, Bug's Life. And number 10, Tin Cup. Tin Cup for number 10. All right, guys. There are 2 rounds of trivia left. 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. Here's how it works. After you buy your hoodies and t-shirts, you go to round 3. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order does not matter at all. So if I ask you what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. And you would say, that's why Hambone's logo is a red, white, and green flag. If you say red, white, and blue, that's good for the full 15. All right? These are tough today. But Nick thought the picture round was tough, and you guys just devoured it. So here we go. Oh, no, you did. You said 3 and 4, not 2 and 3. You're right. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. The 3 highest grossing Broadway musicals that debuted in the 2000s. 2 of them are 2 words long, and one of them is 1 word long. I'm looking for the 3 highest grossing Broadway musicals that debuted in the 2000s. 2 of them are 2 words long. 1 is 1 word long. Question 2, not including New York City. In 1900, what were the 4 most populated cities in the United States? 2 of them were in the original 13 colonies, and 2 were not. Not including New York City in the 1900 U.S. Census. Give me the 4 most populated cities in America. 2 were part of the 13 original colonies, and 2 were not. Question 3. Question 3. I'm looking for the automakers, the make of the 3 best-selling vehicles in the U.S. last year and the year before, and I think also the year before that. So I'm looking for, if you think one of the 3 best-selling vehicles was the Ferrari Testarossa, all I want you to put is Ferrari. All right. And this includes all sedans, cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, everything. The 3 best-selling vehicles in the United States are made by these 3 car makers. And question 4, final question of the money round, not including Mexico. What are the 2 most populated countries where Spanish is an official language? Not including Mexico. What are the 2 most populated countries where Spanish is an official language? That's the money round. Go, go, go. All right. What? Okay. So I can check it out. Looking. No, it's just too small. It's close though, isn't it? Hold on, coming back to the chat. Nope, sorry, James. That includes 2000 to 2010. Nick just beating Kaido to the punch. I think you're right, Pat.
Hey, Emma, I need you to bring George's bottle out of her, off my bed.
Nick's concerned that you haven't asked for a link yet, Kaido. All right, hold on.
No.
Countries by population. Oh my God. Timer, guys. Did you guys thought I was gonna forget again? I wasn't gonna forget again. Yeah. Ethiopia, Philippines, Egypt, Vietnam, Congo, Germany, Turkey, Iran, Thailand, United Kingdom, France, Italy, South Africa, Tanzania, Myanmar, Kenya, South Korea, Argentina, Uganda,
Henry,
Ukraine,
are you
Algeria,
ready for your
Sudan,
Zoom?
Afghanistan, Poland. Broadcasting live from Hambone Studio. Poland,
Okay,
Canada,
happening at 1.
Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Peru, Mozambique, Yemen. I think I don't remember Ghana being an answer to a question, which would make it the 48th, but it could have been. If not Ghana, Niger, probably. Definitely the one I know for sure has not been an answer is Burkina Faso. I'm going to make an infograph on the number of times countries have been an answer. And I'm going to have Zach illustrate that. (2000 to 2010), I believe. Hold on, I'm going to verify that. Let's see here. Guys, could you? On-call graphic designer. Yes. It worked this time for Kaido, guys. I didn't see that. It's amazing. See? Sometimes. Which one's that? The car maker? Wow, I thought that was going to be the easiest. It's either the or unofficial language, Patrick. The official language or unofficial language. AN, official language. So it's either the only or it's a co. Hope that helps. Xavier's in the house. Final round last night. Phrasing killed me. What question, Zach? Yeah, Pat, definitely not a trick. Yes, Maine for sure. Oh, yeah, of course. California is a. So that was almost on the 50 states question. 50 state, know your states trivia. It just Death Valley isn't low enough. It's like 300 and whatever feet below sea level, and Denali's just so big compared to Whitney. I'm not looking forward to opening this up right here. I'm scared I'm wrong. What do you know? Can we have a singer trivia? I love to sing Declan Galbraith. Xavier, man, Xavier, a singer trivia because you love to sing? Xavier, back to the pack, man. We'll figure something out for you. That is wild, Zach. Same county. That's insane. Hey, Xavier, you know Alice's real first name, other than my son and the guy that you like to sing, is Declan? Elvis Costello. Real first name, Declan. Pat Fagan, I hope you heard me say yes, main language. Yeah, Elvis Costello. Real name, Declan McManus. 2 minutes to get your money round in. 2. See? Now you know. Now maybe you should come in and play some trivia every once in a while instead of just trying to distract everybody with Ohio weather. Georgia's ready to rock today. You know, Industrial PC told me my audio sucks. I don't think my audio is that bad. Maybe he meant in-person audio, which is a different story. Guys, you got 1 minute to get your answers. It would be funny if that's what he meant, because I didn't use my audio setup in the event that I did for them. Xavier says my audio doesn't stink. Xavier's trying to be friends. Xavier, you're on thin ice after you asked for singer trivia. I don't even know how that would work. You're right. $20 seconds to get your answers in for the money round. Now 10. All right, guys, get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here are your answers to the money round. The 3 highest grossing Broadway musicals that debuted in the 2000s.
Get down here. I need your
Chaos in the Ham household. They are Mamma Mia, Wicked, and Jersey Boys. Mamma Mia, Wicked, and Jersey Boys. Not including New York City, the 4 most populated cities in the United States in the 1900 census. 2 were in the 13 colonies. They are Boston and Philadelphia. 2 were not. They are Chicago and St. Louis. It was New York. It was Philly. It was Boston. It was St. Louis. It was Chicago. Question 3, the 3 best-selling vehicles. That includes, as it says in the question, all sedans, SUVs, trucks, crossovers, everything in between. This is a tough question, guys. The toughest, as a matter of fact. The number 1 selling vehicle in the United States is the Ford F-150. The number 2 is the Chevy Silverado. And number 3 is the Dodge Ram. All 3 at the top are pickup trucks. It's the Ford, the Chevy, and the Dodge. And question 4, not including Mexico, the 2 most populated countries where Spanish is an official language. That is Spain and that is Colombia. Spain and Colombia are your answers to question 4. All right, guys, we got a scoreboard update I can give. Just stand by real quick. This may change a little bit. We're auditing the questions. Right now, guys, we have 54 teams, 163 and a half players. And in 15th place, we have a 3-way tie with 86 points. It's the Bucky Beavers. It's the Cunningham clan. It's Eliza Rocks. In 13th place, it's a 2-way tie with 89 points. It is Guy Ferry and Acmania. 11th place, a 90-point effort so far. It's Living in Sin. And do you see what we did there? Do you see what we did there? In 9th place, it's a 2-way tie with 92 points. It's the returning champions, Wiggly Teeth. And it's the 4.5 people from WTH. 4.5 playing with WTH. I love it. In 8th place, with 93 points, it's Texas Team O. Texas Team O. Congratulations on making the leaderboard. In 7th place, It's a 94-point effort from Aloha Beaches. In 5th place, it's a two-way tie with 95 points. It's Claw Me Maybe and Zoinks. In 4th place with 97 points, it's Tony and Tristan. In 2nd place, it's a two-way tie with 100 points. It's Crush and Green Eggs and Ham Bones. And in the lead with 115 points, it's the Dan Fan Club. All right, guys. Final round. Here's how it works. I'm going to give you the 3 final questions. On each of the questions, you can wager 0 through 30 points. 0 through 30. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90. You get them all 3 right, that's positive 90. Just wager with prudence. Wager with prudence. Here we go. Last 3 questions of the night, of the day. Round 4, question 1. Who is the oldest person ever to win a season of American Idol? Who's the oldest person ever to win a season of American Idol? Question 2. What 4-word catchphrase of the 1990s was popularized by Gidget, a 3-year-old actor who went on to appear in Legally Blonde 2? What 4-word catchphrase of the 1990s was popularized by Gidget, a 3-year-old actor who went on to appear in Legally Blonde 2? And question 3, final question of the afternoon. Complete this analogy. BBC is to Slough as NBC is to what? Complete the analogy. BBC is to Slough as NBC is to what? That is your final round. You've got 10 minutes. Go, go, go. You get it? Yep. Hold on one second. No, it's not. That's not a car maker. Matt, would you check? We thought we had 94. Yeah, Pat, we'll get right back to you. 374-3065, guys. Emily Kaido needs an answer sheet. Stand by, Emily. Any plans to expand the virtual games to more of an in-person rounds, i.e. point values rounds 1 and 3? Yeah, we're thinking about it. We think, I don't know. We'll probably have a survey on that sometime soon. Maybe a weekly game, once a week, pay to play, that is. All right. Hey, Pat. Pat, you typed in the wrong number for round 2, so that will be adjusted. You typed in 375, so that will be adjusted. We didn't have your round 2. So you had 24 more than we thought you had, Pat. And I'll confirm that it's 94 here in a second. 94 is correct. It's supposed to be 374-3065. Hold on. Fagans, you're now in 7th place, Fagans. Tied for 7th with Aloha Beaches. Here's a trivia question. What company has the worst website ever? And the answer is Forbes. It's like they intentionally have a horrible website. I think that's real. What? Here's a trivia question. How many episodes of Friends am I going to have to watch today? So by total stroke of pure luck, I told I don't even remember doing this, but I told my YouTube TV to record Friends every time it was on, like 4 months ago, and so I've got like 57 episodes saved up. Guys, keep in mind, if you don't know these answers, you shouldn't wager on them. Joe. Xavier, Xavier says, I know you don't want to hear it. We had now confirmed that the tornado 2 days ago was in Alabama, Louisiana, was an EF5. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because when stuff was flying down my street, you left. Hold on. Checking, Glenn. I don't know what you mean necessarily. I don't know how to answer that other than say I don't know. No, it's not. It's a tough question. Yeah, we see you. Oh, wait, there's a blank space, then work? No, it is definitely not part of the answer. That was left over. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. No, it's definitely not. No, it's fine. Yeah, of course. I understand. Sean just piling it on. But you do now. Guys, you got 1 minute and 23 seconds left to get your answers in. I want my slide. Listen to what Sean said. Wait, Sean, we haven't deputized you as a... That's got to change. There you go. Round of applause for Sean. He just earned his moderator badge. Thought that happened about 3 months ago. The rest of the weather service is on trivia. There are 35 of them. They're not here today, Xavier. I don't know what that means. Bulldozers going down New Jersey, sidewalk related. All right, guys, you got 20 seconds to get your answers in. 20 seconds to get your answers in. All right, guys, get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. All right, guys, here are your answers to the final round. This was a doozy. Preemptively, I apologize. Not even preemptively, it's after the fact. Definition of not preemptively. I did not mean to make it quite so hard, but you guys did fine. It was only one question. It was really killing everybody. All right. So here we go. Here are your 3 questions. The oldest person ever to win a season of American Idol. This proved to be the easiest of the 3. That is Taylor Hicks. Taylor Hicks. I think he was 29 at the time. The 4-word catchphrase of the 1990s that was popularized by Gidget, a 3-year-old actor who went on to appear in Legally Blonde 2. Gidget was a chihuahua that also was in Taco Bell commercials. The 4-word catchphrase, Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Your answer to question 2. And question 3, this put people in a tailspin. Put them in a tailspin. The analogy, BBC is to Slough as NBC is to what? Slough is where The Office, the original British Office, was hosted. BBC Slough is to NBC as NBC is to Scranton, where Office was hosted in the American version. That's where The Office was located. So Scranton, Pennsylvania. Your answer to question 3. All right, guys. Here is your scoreboard update. Are we ready, guys? Great game. In 15th place with 112 points, one-man band, Team Orange. In 13th place, it's a two-way tie with 119 points. It's Acmania and Guy Ferry. In 12th place with 120 points, it's Do You See What We Did There? In 11th place, with 122 points, it's the 4.5 people from WTH. Congratulations. Now we get to the top 10. High honor. And with 124 points. And in 10th place, it's the Fagans. The Fagans in 9th place with 125 points. It's Claw Me Maybe. In 8th place with 130, it's Green Eggs and Ham Bones. In 7th place with 134, it's Drunk Parent Society with Kids. In 6th place with 141, it's Duns. In 5th place with 145, it's Zoinks. In 4th place with 146, it's the Bucky Beavers. In 3rd place with 150, it's the medical professional doctors and nurses that hold down not only our city, but the Bluebeard game. It's Living in Sin. In 2nd place with 159 points, it's the Dan Fan Club. And your winner and new champion with 175. He's been circling that podium all month long. Finally cracked through. It's a one-man band. We call him Sam Perkins. It's Big Smooth. Congratulations. Thanks to our sponsors, Blocks Rock, Michaelis, and Industrial PC. One of these days, I'm going to have a nice little Industrial PC setup coming to you live from Hambone Studio. Great game, guys. Thanks for playing. We'll be back at 8:30. Don't forget to register for Friends and Star Wars and Best Picture. Congrats to our winners, to our scoreboard finalists. Have a good one. Xavier loves the BBC. He's got to go. Way to go, Pat. That was a killer last question. I know. All right, guys. Thanks. We got to rock and roll. Thank you, Blaine.